My name is Sonia Cato Howard, and I am with eWomen's Mentorship Program, where we help ladies to live happy, helpful, and hopeful. Oh man, happy, healthy, and hopeful. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Every night, Wednesday night, Kimmy comes on. Thursday nights at 9 p.m. And of course, we have our eWomen online program that is every first and third Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight, I want to talk about how do you talk to people, because it does matter. How are your relationships? Are they broken, stressed, or are they okay? How do you treat people that you're close with? And how do you talk to your friends, family, co-workers, and business partners? And by the way, I want to shout out to my pastors at Buckhead Church and North Point Churches. Church on Sunday was the bomb. And so my pastor, one of the things that he talked about was keeping our relationships in good standing. And the reason why we want to do this, that means not doing anything that will harm the relationship or not saying anything that will harm it. Because we want to be the people that people want to be around and want to be encouraged by. So instead, that means that we need to rethink how we say things. We've all had people to hurt us in the past. People that robbed us, people that rubbed us the wrong way, and people that have offended us. And likewise, we have in the past regretted doing something or saying something wrong to someone, all because we were in the heat of the moment, or because we could have said it differently, or because we really weren't thinking about it when we said it. You know, and sometimes you do have to put a situation in check or put a person in check. So this doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. You can stand up for what you believe in and what's right for you, but you just need to use the right words. So I want to suggest that maybe you can run it by someone else to see, oh, here's my thing again. I always do this. I'm sorry. Let me turn this volume down. Everybody start calling me once I get on Facebook. Okay. So one of the things I want to suggest is that we start read out loud our message that we have to say. Read it out loud. Or if you're sending an email, read the email out loud before you send it. Also, you might want to, like I said, run it by someone else to see what they may have to say about it. We want to really watch the words that we're using, because our words hurt other people. And no one is perfect. I'm sorry, give me a second. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm really messing up. I need to get this together. So we want to be careful for what we say about other people, because, our words do matter. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. The phone rung and it messed me all up. So we want to read it out loud before we say it. Also, if you're upset with somebody, you should ask that person their side of the story. Maybe they have a different point of view that you don't understand. Maybe you'll get some new information if you listen to that person first. Also, I get in trouble for this all the time because I have a type A personality. And what that means is I tend to just say exactly what's on my mind without really thinking about how it's going to be received on the other side. This has gotten me in trouble and on my jobs. It's made my kids upset. I've gotten my family members offended, and usually I have to go back and clean it all up. So it's very important that we learn how to communicate well. I found that there are people that are very critical and hurtful with their words are the same people that are very sensitive. I have an aunt like this. She will curse you out in a heartbeat, but she's the very same person that gets very offended no matter what you say. And it doesn't make sense to me, because if you dish it out, you should be able to receive the criticism when you hurt others and when you're wrong. So don't be that person. And no one is perfect. But if you mess up, apologize quickly and try harder the next time. And if this is something that you're praying about and you're asking God for help, then it may take some time. Because chances are you probably have been doing this for a very long time. And when you're hurting someone, don't just say, "I'm sorry." But instead, you need to ask, what will it take to make it right? And then you need to do it. And let your apology match your mess up. Basically, what this means is, if you hurt somebody in front of a lot of people, then you need to apologize in front of a lot of people. Don't do it in secret. And if you hurt somebody verbally, that is with your mouth, then you need to apologize verbally. Don't do it in a text and don't do it in a letter. You need to confront the person and go to them face to face and make it sincere and explain why you are sorry for what you did. It's very important that we choose our battles sometimes. And that is, sometimes if it's not important, then don't say it or don't do it. And change the subject if you can. This is all about us controlling our behavior from hurting others and keeping our relationships intact. I've tried this with my business partners. So whenever there's something that I feel like we need to discuss, I'll say, "Hey, so what did you think about the meeting? And what do you think we need to change about the meeting?" And then after she gets everything out that she wants to say, this is my chance to bring up my ideas and my concerns. And this has worked. Also, I've tried it with my kids. Sometimes I'm my type A personality. I'm just a bit too much for my kids. So I'll have a family discussion. And so I'll say, "Hey, let's talk about the incident that happened last Friday. So what went wrong? And what's your side of it? And what's your side of it? And why are you upset? What happened?" I've also tried this with my boss. Saying nothing sometimes is the best way to go. Sometimes it's not that important to bring it up. So I'll wait to see if it's an ongoing issue before I bring it up to my boss. Sometimes I'll send an email or have a personal conversation with them to clarify my intentions. And if I have a manager that I can't see eye to eye, and I have had many of those because I'm a type A personality and I do contract work, and I end up running into a lot of type A personalities that I have to report to. If that happens, I'll try killing them with kindness and just doing a great job so that they can let my work speak for itself. And if that doesn't work, I just find another job, because I can't be stressful and it's not worth it. I've also tried this with my friends and family. If I've had a cousin or someone that I've hurt their feelings, I'll come to them and I'll say, "Hey, I noticed that you were upset. Can we talk about it? What did I do to upset you? I'm so sorry for what I said. What I really meant to say was this. And how can I make it up to you? And how can I make this right?" We don't want to go through life messing up opportunities and relationships. So we need to be proactive and work on what we say and how we say it. And as a Christian, I can tell you that I want to be the person that you want to be around. I want to be the best employee. I want to be the friend that you can come to no matter what you're going through. And I definitely want to be that mom who listens and who helps you work through the hard times. So ladies, let's lift up our standards and be that person. And when we do, I believe that God will open up more doors for us. So let's get out of our own way of reaching our goals. And I say, let's watch our words and cherish our relationships. Thank you, ladies, for watching. I hope that you will repost it, and I hope that you will forward it to your friends, like it, and catch Kimmy tomorrow night on Thursday. And of course, first and third Tuesdays, we are on Meetup Online. Thanks again. Thanks for watching.